Finally, it is here. The Vixen 2 from AGT. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD and welcome to the channel. This is the Vixen 2 from AGT. Finally on the table. This one is kindly on loan from Vector Air here in the UK. Let me roll out some specs and then we'll get sort of stuck in with this review and I'll tell you all about it. So, the Vixen 2. Well, I think you've seen the Vixen 1 on the channel. This one's had a few little improvements. Basically, input from AGT reviewers, testers, and real-world shooters. So the likes of, well, not necessarily me, but people like me, reviewers like me. I don't think I've given many input. Unless I've, I don't know, criticised something on the channel on the Vixen 1. But no, basically, they've listened to you guys, basically, and gave it a few little tweaks. Now, I'll point out a few bits. I'm not going to get you know, reading and whatever off the website and stuff like that. I'm going to just show you the stuff and I'll put all the details at the bottom in the details of the video where you can sort of just read through it at your leisure. But there's a ARCA Swiss rail on it, which is nice. That's a new thing. Upgraded bottle stock as well, which is that bit there. That's been upgraded. Extended Picatinny Rails. Again, that's a new thing. A slightly longer, I believe, on the Vixen 2. This, by the way, is the Vixen Long, as you can see. And this one is in 22 caliber. Sub 12, this one is. But as far as improvements go, I think that really is it. I think there's a few little tweaks in the guts. I know on the Eurogans they sort of put a de-pinger in there to stop it pinging. Don't think you necessarily got that on the Vixen, did you? But I know they've done a few little tweaks in there. But the normal specs available in 177, 22 and 25. Available in long and short. This one's long. Fill pressure is 300 bar, or 4,351 psi to be precise. Magazine capacity is 15 shot in 177, 12 shot in 22. Weighing in at 2.3 kilograms. The barrel length of the long version is 500 mil. So the total length of the long is 1,020 millimeters. Ambidextrous stock. You get, like you do with all AGTs, you get the gun bag in the fill probe and 2 magazines in the bag. Should we show you the bag? I'll show you the box. I'm doing this totally the wrong way around. I usually show you this stuff sort of last. Oh, let's get it out of the way. So you get the usual sort of little drag bag. It's a bit of a basic bag, but it's nice nevertheless. It saves you buying one. And then you get the box of bits. There's one of the magazines. I think, what have I done with the other one? Oh, it's knocking about. I'll grab it in a sec. You get cool stuff like a key ring and a patch. You get the whip like you do with all AGTs, and you get a pen and a group size thingy. So yeah, pretty cool. The manual, where is the manual? That's a good question. On this test one, I don't think there's manual, but the manual's usually pretty good. You get a printout as well, which is always nice. That's from AGT. I mean, that's it. I'm not going to go into sort of massive detail. You guys know what you get with these AGTs by now. Let's get rid of the box. Let's take a closer look at the rifle itself. So this one, by the way, is wearing a Vector Optics Taurus. That's a 216 x 50 HD. Excellent little scope. That is nice combination. That was sent with this Vixen 2 from Vector Air. So let's take it from the stock end. So like I said, new and improved bottle stock. On the old ones, you just had a bit of neoprene, weren't it? I think on the Vixens, I'm sure it's like a bit of a neoprene thing going on and a thing on the end. New and improved. This is a lot nicer. You've got like this texturing going on at the back. It just encloses the bottle a little bit better. Although I love the look of carbon fibre bottles, you kind of lose that when it's got this on. But hey ho, it is what it is. I think that is begging for some stickers of some sort, or some decals. So that's your bottle and your bottle stock. There's the manometer there. Okay, and obviously where you juice this thing up is where is it? Let's spin around. So you take this plug out there and you fill her up there. Oh God, I can't hold it like that. So you get a nice sort of little plug thing there, dust cover. Very cool. All aluminium construction as far as the receiver goes. Everything's solid. It's minimal. That's what I like about the Vixen. It is so sort of minimal. Nothing, you know, really complicated on the outside that's going on. Nothing to sort of fiddle with and cock things up. You know what a lot of people do with, you know, you give someone a rifle that's got loads of adjustments. People just begging to mess about with it. I'm not one of those guys. I just like to get a rifle out of the box, zero it, bosh, done. If it's putting a pellet or a bullet exactly where I want it to go, that's it. I don't need to adjust anything else. That is what I love about the Vixen. You can just get out there and shoot it without messing about. Absolutely solid construction. Love the cocking lever. No sort of wobbles or rattles or anything like that. This rifle's from, you know, Czech Republic. What do you expect? Like any rifle from the Czech Republic, you know, AGT, Epic Air guns, Air Max, they're all absolutely rock solidly built with just major quality included. You know, they're just awesome guns. I am a big fan of Czech air rifles and air pistols. So, but anyway, that is the cocking lever. Very cool. There's safety catch there, crossbolt safety catch. You can swap that cocking lever to the other side. So if you're lefty or right, it doesn't matter. It's totally ambidextrous anyway. That's what, again, something I love about it. Extended Picatinny rail along the bottom. This one has got a bipod on, as you can see. Quick release bipod. Very cool. And you've got all that ARCA Swiss rail on the bottom. I love that. So you've got M-LOK that you can actually fit stuff to now, because they've left a bit more of a gap in between it. So I know on a lot of the AGT's previous ones, you have M-LOK slots, but because it's that close to the barrel shroud, you can't actually fit anything to it, M-LOK, because there's no room to attach it. You know, the back of the M-LOK Picatinny rails just won't go in. They just won't go in and sort of interface where you screw them up. So there's not enough room. Whereas this, there looks like there is plenty of room. Like I said, ARCA Swiss as well, so that opens it up for putting it, mounting it on a tripod of some description, or just getting an ARCA Swiss bipod. Very excellent rifle. Massive shroud on there. Look at that. Oh yeah. And I think they have put, if I'm not mistaken, I probably am, because I've probably not read the specs properly, but I think they've put a sensible thread on these now, rather than a stupid thread that no one has got a moderator for. But I think that's looking like 1/2 inch UNF. I could be wrong. I usually am, but I think they have done that. I think they've listened. Oh, am I going to get that on now? So that is very, very cool. It does look cool as well, doesn't it? That massive, chunky old Shroud. CZ barrel in there as well. So no drinking straw liner going on. That is a proper CZ thick barrel. So accuracy is going to be good. And talking of accuracy, let's jump straight into that. Oh, by the way, AR-15 pistol grip. So world is your oyster when it comes to, you know, upgrading that if you want. I mean, the one that's on it is decent. If you want to upgrade it, go for it. Fill your boots. Accuracy. Jumping straight in. How many flavour pellets did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of pellets is what we used here. Here we go. Here's the target. H&M Field Target Trophy is what I pretty much zeroed with. 2.2 caliber. Oh, hang on. I've picked up the wrong pellets here. Stand by, stand by. I've got a load of 177 pellets here. Right, hang on. There we go. What, Rack? You've not prepared for your video? Yeah. Tell me something new. Right. Here we go. I'll move these 177s out of the way. Just grabbed all the wrong pallets. So, H&N Field Target Trophy 2.2 caliber, 14.66 grain. This is what happened. I'll roll in footage. So there's my thumb for... Oh, and this is 30 yards, by the way. H&M Field Target Trophy. Then next up, I jumped on the JSB Exact Jumbo RS. These are usually pretty good, and they were 30 yards. Decent groups. I've never had crap accuracy from an AGT, I don't think. Next one were the good old JSB Hades. Excellent pellet. Big fan of the Hades. Look at that for a group. 3-shot group. These are 3-shot groups, by the way, guys. Look at that. Oh, yeah. 30 yards. That'll work. Next was the Norma Golden Trophy. 17.6 grain. These ones are. Love the Norma pellets. These were dropping a little bit low because they're heavier. But nevertheless, decent groupage. Okay. And then we went on to the Air Arms Diablo Field. These are 16 grain. That's them right there. These did alright as well. These did pretty damn good actually. Decent group there. Okay. Slow the video down or pause the video if you need to see this a bit more closely. Next one was H&N Barracuda Match. 21.4 grain. These were obviously landing low because they are a little bit weightier. But again, decent. It's all sort of thumbnail-ish at 30 yards. Sub 12, bear in mind, it is sub 12. And then Barracuda 15s, which are the 15.89 grain pellets. Last but not least, landing at the bottom there. Not bad at all. Not bad. Decent accuracy. Alright, yeah, it's me shooting as well. I get that. You know, there is that small factor going on there. So, get all my excuses out of the way. But no, that's decent. That is decent. And I was shooting my little gong rack as well. Just smashing that. Really good. Let's measure the trigger. See what it is. See what it's doing for you trigger snobs. Let's just cock her. Safety catch. Right, let's give this trigger a pull. Here we go. £1, 3.5 ounces on the trigger pull. I've got to remind myself of that trigger pull, hang on. Plus I need to blow some dust off my table. Oh yeah, that's nice. Nice trigger. Big trigger guard as well. Adjustable trigger through the bottom of the guard there. Excellent. Very comfortable trigger as well. Nice. Where is the magazine? There's the magazine here. Tough, solid magazines. Easy to load. Aluminium in construction. Really nice. Can't fault the mags. Really can't fault them. Can't fault this little rifle. It's, well, I say little. You can get the little one, the shorter one, but this is the long. Accuracy, brilliant. It is a brand new rifle that was sent to me. So obviously, like I've always said with air rifles, the more you shoot them, the better they get, because that barrel leads up and it'll just get better and better and better the more you shoot it. So perfect excuse to shoot, isn't it, really? So no, absolutely bang on. The Vixen 2, just love the feel of it. What can I say? I'm just super impressed with pretty much all the air guns so far that have come out of the Czech Republic. They're just solidly built. Excellent barrels. No drinking straw liners going on. A CZ barrel is a CZ barrel. It is as simple as that. And they get the job done as far as accuracy goes. But no, very, very impressive. The Vixen 2, like I said, a few slight improvements over the original Vixen. Just subtle improvements. They've nailed it. I think they've nailed it. These things will just get better and better and better. Like I said, the ARCA Swiss really does it for me. I love that, and I love the fact that they've made this M-LOK rail a little bit, give it a little bit more room so you can actually fit stuff to it. I don't know if you can really see there. There's a bit more room in between the Shroud and that actual handguard there. But no, excellent. Gets a massive thumbs up from me, guys. The AGT Vixen 2. This is the long. No doubt I'll probably get a short one on the table, and I will give it the full rack and load treatment. But for now, I am going to leave it at that, guys. That is your rack and load review of the AGT Vixen 2. All the boring stuff I will leave at the bottom of the video in the details. You can read through that at your leisure. But no, thanks for watching. Stay subbed, stay tuned. Loads more to come. I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. That's Rack and Load. See ya.